needing strength to show. I come as I am standing, unsure of where to go. I've been carrying the moment like it needed my control, but this place feels steady, like it already knows. Healing begins here, not after I'm strong. Healing begins here, right where I went wrong. I don't explain the fractures, I don't name every scar. I just remain present as I am, as I are. The space doesn't rush my breathing, it doesn't pull me through. It stays with what is fragile and lets it be true. Healing begins here, without a timeline drawn. Healing begins here, before I move on. I've been asking for improvement, for something new to see, but healing feels like staying with what is already me. If nothing changes quickly, if the ache still stays, let this being here be healing. Let this be the way. If I don't feel restored yet, if the weight remains, let this moment hold together what still feels strange. I don't step past the broken, I don't hurry through. I let this place be witness to what I've lived through. Healing begins here, not when I understand. Healing begins here, when I finally stand. Healing begins here, in this honest space. I remain without escaping, and I receive grace. Expecting movement, like something had to change. But this moment isn't rushing, it isn't rearranged. I've been measuring the progress, watching every sign, but healing feels more patient when I stop counting time. Let healing take its time, there is no need to run. What is real does not hurry, it has already begun. stillness meant delay, but this space feels steady, not pulling me away. Nothing here is wasted, nothing falls behind. Every breath is part of healing when I let it unwind. Let healing take its time. There is no race to win. What is mending moves in silence, deep within. I've been reaching for completion, for a clear before and after, but healing feels like presence, not a chapter. If nothing shifts by morning, if the ache remains the same, let this staying be my healing. Let it keep my name. If I don't feel different yet, if the mirror doesn't change, let this patience hold together what still feels strained. I remain without conclusion, without marking where I am. There is mercy in the process I don't have to understand. Let healing take its time, without pressure, without fear. I don't need to force the moment, I stay here. Let healing take its time. As the night moves on, I remain within this presence, and the healing carries on. Let healing take its time. I didn't come to be examined, I didn't come to be made right. I came carrying what stayed open, I stepped into the light. There are places I kept hidden, like they asked for too much care. But this presence doesn't turn away when it finds me there. This is where wounds are touched without demand or force. This is where the fragile parts are met with gentle warmth. I don't defend the pain, I let the quiet stay beside me. I let it remain. Every scar I tried to manage, every ache I learned to hide, begins to soften in a nearness that doesn't step aside. This is where wounds are touched, not to reopen what was closed, but to let what stayed protected finally be known. I was afraid of feeling fully, like it might undo me, but the way this space surrounds me feels steady. If the memory still trembles, if the ache still knows my name, let this gentle touching be enough. Let it stay the same. If the wound does not resolve, if it doesn't disappear, let this presence hold the place where it's still here. I don't move past the tenderness, I don't hurry through the grace. I stay right here within the moment, I stay in this place. This is where wounds are touched and nothing pulls away. What was held in silence is finally safe. This is where wounds are touched with mercy, not demand. I remain within this presence, and I am held as I am. I didn't come looking for a moment, I didn't ask the room to change, but something settled as I entered, like it already knew my name. I've been moving through the hours as if rest had to be found. This space feels like an answer before a sound. Healing happens in the space, not because I try. Healing happens in the space when I stay inside. I don't arrange my expectations, I don't frame what should be next. I let the stillness hold the pieces I couldn't fix. Every breath feels less defended, every thought releases grip. I don't push against the quiet, I let it sit. Healing happens in the space without demand or proof. Healing happens in this space when nothing moves too soon. keep on walking, to not remain too long. But this place feels like permission to belong. If nothing changes by the morning, if the weight is still the same, let the stain be my healing. Let it keep my frame. If no feeling lifts the moment, if no clarity appears, let this space hold what is fragile. Let it stay near. I remain without conclusion, without leaving where I am. There is healing in the staying, in this calm. Healing happens in this space. When I do not leave, healing happens in this space. As I breathe, healing happens in this space. It's not because I know, but because I am not alone, and I don't have to go. Stepped in thinking time was waiting, like it needed me to move. But this place feels unhurried, like it's already true. I've been pacing every feeling, trying not to fall behind. But the rhythm here is different, it doesn't mind. Healing moves slowly here, there is no need to rush. Nothing fragile is demanded, nothing forced to touch. I don't measure how I'm changing, I don't mark the days. I let the quiet set the tempo, I let it stay. Every breath feels less restricted, every moment less defined. I don't push the process forward, I give it time. Healing moves slowly here without pressure or insist. What is mending finds its way in gentleness. losing ground. But this stillness feels like holding, not slowing down. If progress feels invisible, if nothing seems to shift, let this slowness be my healing. Let it exist. If the ache still visits nightly, if the questions stay, let this pace remind my body I'm okay. I remain without impatience, without setting lines. There is mercy in the timing that is kind. Healing moves slowly here, and that is how it grows. I don't hurry what is healing, I let it unfold. Healing moves slowly here as the night draws near. I stay within this gentle pace, and I am held here. I came expecting motion, like healing had to move. But this place doesn't lean forward, it stays with what is true. I've been bracing for improvement, watching every sign, but the holding here is patient. It doesn't raise the time. Healing holds without hurry, it doesn't pull or press. Healing holds without hurry, it stays with tenderness. I don't lift myself from weakness, I don't hide the ache, I let the stillness keep me, I let it take its place. Every fear that wanted answers, every doubt that asked for proof, begins to rest inside the holding that doesn't move. Healing holds without hurry, nothing needs to change. Healing holds without hurry, and I remain. I've been taught to keep progressing, to not stay where I am, but this holding feels like mercy, not a plan. If the pain stays close tonight, if relief feels far away, let this holding be my healing, let it stay. If the strength I hold for doesn't rise or appear, let this presence be enough, let it be here. I remain inside the moment, without asking when. There is safety in this holding that does not end. Healing holds without hurry, and I don't need to kept inside this mercy till the healing's done. Healing holds without hurry, as the night goes on. I stay here within this presence, and I am not alone. I've been bracing for the ground to move, like something might give way, but this moment feels steady. It asks me to stay. I've learned to lean with every pressure, to bend before the sound, but this place doesn't push or pull, it holds its ground. I am standing without you, not because I'm strong. I am standing without you, because I belong. I don't tighten my attention, I don't lock my stance. I let the stillness teach my body how to balance every fear that whispered urgency. Every urge to flee begins to quiet in the presence that steadies me. I am standing without you, nothing asks me to move. I am standing without you, inside this truth. I've been measuring endurance, wondering how long, but this steadiness feels patient, not holding on. If the pressure stays around me, if the wind does Let this grounding be my healing, let it be my guide. If I don't feel unshakable, if I still feel weak, let this standing without movement be enough for me. I remain without retreating, without bracing for the fall. There is safety in this steadiness that holds me all. I am standing without shift, even in the strain. I am standing without shift, and I remain. I am standing without shift as the night goes on. I am held within this stillness, and I am not alone. I felt the urge to step back when the weight stayed close, but something steadied my breathing, and I didn't go. I've learned to leave before the moment could ask too much of me, but this presence feels like grounding, not urgency. I am holding the line without tightening my hands. I am holding the line. On steady ground I stand. I don't brace for impact, I don't lock my will. I let the quiet keep my posture, I let it still. Every instinct to withdraw, every thought to run, begins to soften in the nearness that has already won. I am holding the line, not by force or fear. I am holding the line because grace is near. I've been told that staying costs me, that it drains my strength, but this staying feels like healing, not restraint. If the tension stays around me, if the moment does not bend, let this holding be my healing, let it stand. If I don't feel resolved tonight, if the doubt remains, let this line beneath my feet be enough again. I remain without retreating, without closing in. There is calm within this stillness, that holds me in. I am holding the line inside mercy. Why? I am holding the line, and I don't hide. As the night moves on, I remain within this presence, and I am not alone. I tried to count what I was given, like it had an edge or end. But every time I reached the bottom, grace kept opening again. I've been weighing every moment, wondering if I'd used it well. But this mercy doesn't calculate, it doesn't tell. Grace is deeper than measure, wider than my sight. It doesn't wait for readiness, it meets me in the night. I don't gather up the reasons, I don't prove what I deserve. I let the kindness keep unfolding without reserve. Every scale I held for balance, every line I tried to draw begins to fade inside the presence that gives more. Grace is deeper than measure, not reduced by what I miss. It keeps holding what is fragile with a steady kiss. I've been trained to think in portions, to divide and to compare, but this grace feels uninterrupted everywhere. If I never reach the bottom, if the depth keeps widening, let this not knowing be my rest. Let it pull me in. If I can't explain the mercy, if it overflows my frame, let this depth remain around me. Let it stay the same. I remain without accounting, without marking what is mine. There is peace in this abundance shifting, like nothing could stay still. But something settles in this moment beyond my will. I've been adjusting to the pressure, trying not to fall behind. But the healing here feels anchored. It holds the time. Healing stabilizes the moment. It steadies where I stand. Healing stabilizes the moment, like a quiet hand. I don't lean toward resolution. I don't force the pace. I let the stillness hold the center. I let it place every thought that leaned toward urgency, every fear that asked for speed begins to rest inside the holding. I don't need healing stabilizes the moment without demand or proof. Healing stabilizes the moment, and I stay rooted too. I've been trained to keep on moving, to not remain too long. But this grounding feels like healing, not wrong. If the world continues spinning, if the noise does not subside, let this steady place remind me I'm aligned. If nothing outward changes, if the weight still stays, let this moment be my heel, let it stay. I remain without correction, without needing to explain. There is mercy in this anchoring that remains. Healing stabilizes the moment, and I don't drift away. Healing stabilizes the moment as I stay here. Healing stabilizes the moment as the night moves on. Healing stabilizes the moment as the night moves on. I remain within the stillness, and I am held in calm. slip quietly while I kept moving on. I didn't hear them leaving till the closeness was gone. Distance grew without intention, like fog between my hands. What once felt near grew unfamiliar. I didn't understand. Healing returns what drifted, softly without demand. Healing returns what drifted, back to where I am. I don't call the pieces loudly, I don't force them home. I let the nearness do the gathering, I let it roam. Every fragment learns its place again, every name is known. Nothing comes back in a hurry, nothing alone. Healing returns what drifted, not to fix, not to prove. Healing returns what drifted, as I stay, as I breathe, as I move. I feared what wandered, couldn't settle, couldn't recognize my face. But this restoring feels like kindness, moving at its pace. If the pieces come back uneven, if some arrive late, let this patience be my healing. Let it wait. If a part of me still feels distant, if it doesn't answer yet, let this return and remind me nothing's left. I remain without reaching, without pulling things near. There is peace in this restoring, that is clear. Healing returns what drifted, and I don't interfere. Healing returns what drifted, as I rest here. Healing returns. Healing returns. Healing returns what drifted. As the night moves on, I remain within this presence, and I am made whole, not rushed, not gone. I've been standing half elsewhere, with my thoughts ahead of me. But this moment gently asks me to be. I was reaching for tomorrow, like it needed my attention, but the now feels full and steady without mention. I am present in this moment, not divided, not apart. I am present in this moment with my whole heart. I don't split myself between what has been and what may come. I let the quiet hold together all as one. Every breath returns me softly, every pause becomes a place. I don't rush the sense of nearness, I let it stay. I am present in this moment without trying to remain. I am present in this moment, not restrained. I've been measuring awareness like it came and went, but presence feels like staying without intent. If my mind begins to wander, if the edges pull away, let this moment gently gather what I stray. If I lose the sense of nearness, if I drift again, let this now be my returning now and then. Without asking what is next, there is peace in this attention that rests. I am present in this moment as the night moves through. I am present in this moment held by you. I am present in this moment till the morning light. I remain inside this stillness, and everything feels right. To move on quickly before the moment speaks. asks me not to leave. I learned to exit early to protect my name, but this presence feels like safety, not escape. I am still here without leaving. I am staying where I am. Nothing pulls me from this nearness. Nothing asks me to run. I don't disappear inside the quiet. I don't fade away. I let my whole self stay present. Let it stay. Every instinct to withdraw, every thought to hide begins to loosen in the closeness. At my side, I am still here without leaving. Not because I'm strong, I am still here without leaving, because I belong. I've been afraid that staying meant I would lose my ground, but this staying feels like healing, safe and sound. If the moment stretches longer than I thought I could remain, let this staying be my healing, not a strain. If I feel the urge to vanish, if I feel unseen, let this nearness hold me gently in between. I remain without retreating, without closing down. There is peace in this remaining that is found. I am still here without leaving, and I don't explain. I am still here without leaving, and I remain. I am still here without leaving. As the night moves on, I remain. I've been wondering what might interrupt this fragile sense of peace. But the moment stays unbroken, and it lets me breathe. I was scanning for obstruction, for something in the way, but this nearness feels uninterrupted. It stays. Nothing stands between this, nothing pulls apart what is held within this presence, reaches my heart. I don't guard the space with effort. I don't close it in. I let the stillness keep the opening where I begin. Every fear that tried to separate, every doubt that leaned begins to lose its influence in between. Nothing stands between this, no distance, no delay. What is given in this moment stays this way. I've been trained to watch for barriers, to brace before the fall. But this closeness doesn't hesitate at all. If the world continues pressing, if the noise moves near, let this openness remind me I am here. If old walls try to return, if I remember pain, let this nearness stay intact, let it remain. I remain without division, without stepping back. There is peace in this connection that does not crack. Nothing stands between this, and I don't interfere. I remain inside this closeness. I am here. Nothing stands between this. As the night goes on, I remain within this presence, and I am not withdrawn. I've been thinking closeness needed effort, like I had to cross a line. this presence feels immediate, already mine. I was measuring the space between us, wondering how to draw near, but there is no distance forming. You are here. I am present without distance, nothing left to close. I am present without distance, as the stillness grows. I don't lean toward explanation, I don't bridge a gap. I let the nearness hold the moment just as it is, just as I am. Every thought that said not yet, every fear that paused begins to quiet in this closeness without cause. I am present without distance, not approaching, not withdrawn. I am present without distance, already drawn. I've been trained to move towards something, to arrive from far away. But this presence feels like staying, not delay. If I still feel unfamiliar, if the silence feels too wide, let this nearness be my healing. Let it reside. If I don't sense the closeness clearly, if I question where you are, let this being here remind me you are not far. I remain without reaching, without pulling you near. There is peace in this awareness. You are here. I am present without distance, and I don't pretend. I am present without distance, from beginning to end. I am present without distance, as the night moves through. I remain within the stillness, and I rest in you. You were waiting somewhere else for me to realize. I practiced all the right words, I tried to sound sincere, but before I formed the question, you were here. You were here before we asked, before the prayer began. You were present in the silence before I reached my hand. I don't gather up my reasons, I don't frame the need. I let the knowing settle in. You were already with me. Every step I thought was searching, every turn I tried to make was already inside the nearness I couldn't escape. You were here before we asked, before I understood. You were steady in the waiting before I knew you would. I've been trained to start the reaching, to initiate the call, but this presence feels like mercy that began it all. If I forget how close you are, if I start to doubt again, let this remembering return me where I've been. If I speak the prayer too late, if the words feel small, let this truth remain around me. You were here before it all. You were here before it all. You were here before it all. I remain without instruction, without planning what to say. There is rest in knowing nearness didn't wait. You were here before we asked, and you remain the same. I don't carry all the questions, I let them fade. You were here before we asked. As the night moves on, I remain within this presence. But this love does not retreat when I'm wrong. I learned to brace for distance every time I lost my way. But this nearness doesn't falter, it stays. This is love that does not leave, does not loosen, does not fade. This is love that does not leave when I'm afraid. I don't keep myself assembled, I don't hold the line alone. I let the mercy stay around me like a home. Every step that felt unsteady, every doubt I couldn't name, finds its rest inside a presence that remains. This is love that does not leave, not when faith feels thin. This is love that does not leave where I've been. I've been taught that love requires something earned or proved, but this love keeps moving toward me even when I move. If I turn away in weakness, if I struggle to believe, let this love remain beside me, let it breathe. If the night grows long and quiet, if I feel undone, let this staying be my healing, let it run. I remain without defending, without fearing what I am. There is peace inside this loving that withstands. This is love that does not leave, and I don't run. This is love that does not leave when nothing's done. This is love that does not leave as the night goes on. I remain within this presence, and I am held, not gone. I've been holding every burden like it was mine to keep, trying not to let it show, trying not to sleep. I learned to manage heaviness, to balance what I bear, but this love moves underneath me, it is there. This is love that carries the weight. I don't have to stay. that remains. This is love that carries the weight without comment or demand. This is love that carries the weight when I can't stand. I was afraid that letting go would leave me weak or small, but this carrying feels like strength after all. Extended break does not lift tonight if it stays the same. Let this carrying be my healing, not the change. If I still wake with heaviness, if the morning's slow, let this love be underneath me as I go. I remain without explaining why I couldn't hold. There is peace in being carried, not controlled. This is love that carries the weight, and I don't pretend. This is love that carries the weight to the end. This is love that carries the weight as the night moves through. I remain within this presence, and I am carried too. I've known love that needed shaping, that arrived with terms, love that waited for improvement before it learned. I learned to hold myself together, to earn the stay, but this love does not insist, it does not sway. This is love unforced, it doesn't lean or pull. This is love unforced, and it is full. I don't adjust my posture, I don't correct my tone. I let this nearness stay with me as my own. Every rule I built for safety, every line I drew begins to fade inside a mercy that is true. This is love unforced, not waiting to begin. This is love unforced, it stays within. I was afraid that freedom meant I'd lose control, but this love feels like a resting place for my soul. Extended, bridging closeness. If I let myself be seen, let this love remain beside me, soft and clean. If I don't respond correctly, if I miss the cue, let this stay in reminder. is true. I remain without adjusting, without fear or strain. There is peace in being met, without refrain. This is a love unforced, and I don't resist. This is a love unforced, I exist. This is love unforced. As the night goes on, I remain within this presence, and I am not alone. I've been watching for the moment when the ground might give, wondering how long this calm could last, how long I'd live. I learned to expect departure when the strain was shown, but this love does not step back, it stays close. This is love, steady presence, not reactive, not delayed. This is love, steady presence that has stayed. I don't brace for disappointment, I don't scan for signs. I let the nearness stay consistent over time. Every fear that leaned toward leaving, every doubt that stirred, finds its rest inside a closeness undeterred. This is love, steady presence, not moving in and out. This is love, steady presence, without doubt. I've been trained to read affection by how quickly it responds, but this love feels like a constant carried on. If the night grows long and quiet, if I test the space, let this steadiness remind me I am safe. If the feeling does not rise, if nothing feels new, let this presence be my healing, let it do. I remain without anticipation, without asking when. There is peace in this consistency that doesn't end. This is love, steady presence, and I don't prepare. This is love, steady presence. presence as the night moves through. I remain within this closeness, and I rest in you. I was preparing all my questions before I spoke a word. But mercy had already answered before I was heard. I learned to bring my reasons to justify the need, but grace was already present, waiting on me. Grace was given before asking, before I reached or tried. Grace was given before asking, already mine. I don't gather up my arguments, I don't explain the case. I let the knowing settle in. This is grace. Every fear that leaned toward earning, every doubt that planned, begins to rest inside a mercy that understands. Grace was given before asking, not measured, not delayed. Grace was given before asking, freely laid. I've been trained to start the reaching, to make the first move, but this grace feels like an arrival. That's true. If I forget how freely given, if I start to strive again, let this remembrance return me where I've been. If I speak the prayer too late, if the words feel small, let this grace remain around me before it all. I remain without negotiating, without trying to prove. There is peace in being met before I move. Grace was given before asking, and I don't resist. Grace was given before asking, I exist. Grace was given before asking, as the night moves through. I remain within this mercy it carries me to. Kept my hands half open, unsure of what to take. I thought the gift might come later, after I was ready. I've been waiting for permission, for the moment to begin. But this mercy feels established, like it's always been. Grace is already given before I say a word. Grace is already given before I'm sure. I don't search for confirmation, I don't check the ground. I let the truth settle quietly. I am found. Every doubt that asks for evidence, every fear that stalled, begins to loosen in the knowing. This grace is not delayed at all. Grace is already given, not pending, not on hold. Grace is already given before I grow old. I was trained to think in sequence, first the ask, then the reply. But this grace feels like a presence that arrived before the why. If I forget what's already mine, if I start to strive again, let this remembrance return me to where I stand. If I feel undeserving, if the past feels loud, let this grace remain around me unbowed. I remain without without hesitation, without trying to earn. There is peace in this assurance. I don't turn. Grace is already given, and I don't delay. Grace is already given here today. Grace is already given. As the night moves through, I remain within this mercy, and I rest in you. Grace arrived in moments when something clearly changed, but it's been working in the background, quietly arranged. I've been waiting for a signal, for a mark before and after, but this mercy feels continuous, like steady water. Grace is in operation, even when I don't see. Grace is in operation, working quietly. I don't trace the outcomes, I don't monitor the signs. Let the unseen movement take its time. Every place I felt unattended, every hour I misunderstood, was already being held together for good. Grace is in operation, not loud, not displayed. Grace is in operation. Change only when it breaks the frame, but this grace feels like persistence, not a claim. If nothing feels completed, if the process stays unclear, let this knowing steady my body. Grace is here. If the work remains invisible, if I feel unchanged, let this trust be my resting. Grace remains, I remain without a value. without checking how I'm doing. There is peace in this assurance. Grace is moving. Grace is in operation, and I don't interfere. Grace is in operation, holding me here. Grace is in operation. As the night moves through, I remain within this mercy, and it's working in me too. I thought grace would lift me quickly, carry me past the strain, but it stays with me in the ordinary, through the same refrain. I've been expecting resolution, a moment clearly changed, but this mercy feels like staying, not rearranged. Grace is sustained, it does not disappear. Grace is sustained, it stays right here. I don't search for signs of progress, I don't test the ground, I let the steadiness surround me without a sound. Every hour that felt unnoticed, every quiet day was already being held together this way. Grace is sustained, not fragile, not delayed. Grace is sustained day by day. Afraid that repetition meant the grace had won, but this faithfulness feels deeper. Each morning born, extended breed feels long and familiar. If the weight remains the same, let this constancy remind me. Grace sustains. If nothing feels resolved yet, if I still wait, let this stay and be my healing. Let it be enough to stay. I remain without demanding something new or clear. There is peace in this assurance. Grace is here. Grace is sustained, and I don't need to prove. Grace is sustained as I move. till dawn. I've seen seasons come and go, like they might carry me away, but something underneath changes always stays. I've been watching for collapse, for the ground to give, but this grace does not depend on how I live. Grace is standing firm, not shifting with the tide. Grace is standing firm on every side. I don't brace against the future, I don't cling to what has passed. I let this steadiness remain, I let it last. Every moment that felt fragile, every hour unsure, finds its rest inside a mercy that is sure. Grace is standing firm, without defense or fear. Grace is standing firm, and it is here. I thought strength meant staying upright, holding all the weight, but this firmness feels like resting, not restraint. Extended branch, continued blowing. If the night feels long, let this standing be my healing, let it be my song. If the questions don't resolve, if the road stays dim, let this grace remain beneath me, standing firm. Securing every possible end, there is peace in this foundation that won't bend. Grace is standing firm, and I don't prepare. Grace is standing firm. sustain.